Hello everyone, welcome back to Kimberly's Kitchen. Today we will be having Vietnamese chicken curry noodle, rice noodle, and these are the ingredients you will need. So let's go over it starting with the chicken legs and thighs at the end here. You will need bouillon chicken legs and thigh chopped, of course rice noodle sticks, yellow potatoes, coconut milk, and fish sauce, red curry paste, carrots, bay leaves, shallots, and onions. Now let's make the rice noodle. Here, as you can see, I pre-boiled the rice noodle sticks in salt water and oil, and we'll get back to it later. It's gonna take a few minutes. Meanwhile, let's marinate the chickens with about 1.5 tablespoons of chicken bouillon and the red curry paste as well. Now, you may choose to use any brand of curry paste that you are comfortable with or prefer at your local Asian store. Everyone has their own preference, of course. So mix the ingredients well into the chicken like I'm doing right now. I prefer to use my hands, so with the glove on it's more comfortable mixing it than it is to use a utensil. Now of course you can use a chopstick or tongs, however way you're comfortable mixing the chicken. Once you're done, just go ahead and cover the chickens and set it aside for later because you will stir fry it in a little bit. Okay, so just like this. Alright, so back to the rice noodle. Remove the lid cover and check to assure there are no burns in the bottom. Burns or clumps is very important. So loosen the noodles a little bit and of course check for texture to assure that it is cooked. And then go ahead and remove that to the sink to drain. You want to also rinse your noodle with cold water just to saturate the noodles. Drain the noodles well and then shake it to dry like I did here. As you can see, it's not sticking or clumped up, it's just dry and well drained. So I'm gonna set that aside for later to serve. Okay? Alright, let's go to the next step now. Alright, back to the stove. Use a deep stew pot and add about 1.5 tablespoons of cooking oil and bring up the temperature to high. Once the pot is hot, toss in the marinated chicken. You want to make sure to stir well to prevent burns because this can easily get burned, okay? Stir for about 3 to 5 minutes here. Now, add the fresh bay leaves. I just picked this from my herb garden. They're fresh. Oh, I love my herb gardens. Okay, so stir for about a few seconds to assure that the aroma of the bay leaf is absorbed into the chicken. Okay, so cover with the lids for about 2 to 3 minutes. Alright, remove the lid. Now stir to assure that there are no burns in the bottom of the pot. And so far this looks pretty good. And at this point you want to turn your heat back up to high. Okay. After you stir a little bit and there are no burns, pour in 8 cups of water to the chicken. Or of course in this case you may choose to use chicken stocks. Some people prefer chicken stocks. Once that go in, give it a good stir and tossed in the yellow potatoes. Now I choose this yellow potato because it's very creamy in texture and it's small and bite-sized, so I love this potato. This is my choice. And of course followed by the chopped carrots, which I pre-chopped. Now give that a good stir to incorporate all the ingredients and the flavors. Now what you're gonna do is I'm gonna add about 2 cubes of chicken bouillons. There's 2, of course, 1 followed by a second cubes. This will give it the seasoning that you need, in replacement of salt, of course. Okay, once you stir that well and it's starting to boil, toss in your sliced onions and shallots. And then, of course, pour in the coconut milk or cream if you choose, and stir well to incorporate all your delicious ingredients. And now you cover with the lid and bring the heat up to high for about 3 to 5 minutes. As you can see here, it's now boiling. Okay, so now I'm going to drizzle about 2 tablespoons of fish sauce. You want to give that a good stir, and then at this point, you can turn off the heat and prepare to serve. Now you may serve this with plain rice, baguettes, or rice noodle along the side of bean sprouts, as you can see here, or banana flowers and Thai basils. I hope you're hungry, and don't forget to like and subscribe below. Enjoy!